You know, as you're talking, I'm going to take you back a bit. It just occurred to me. I don't know whether your time you had this, what we called international any work. You know, where people will go out there and just work and make money. Did that ever cross your mind while you were in school and probably during those difficult times? Did you ever think of, let me stop this school a bit and focus on work and make some money for myself?
Yeah, it does, but it those options were eventually not going to be the right option. Because I've seen examples of people who came and dropped out of school, were never able to come back in the system.
Exactly.
So for me, it was not. I didn't want to sound like so excited, but within my heart, like, this is all I need. You know?
Yeah. Because your fees, you said, was 9,000.
Yeah, it was 9,000. Just whatever happened, just stay in school. Go for lectures. And I was lucky. My university, at the point, they would deactivate all my cards. You know, like, I won't go to library. I'll access some of the services, but I can still go for lectures.
Okay.
So I'll have my university card, but you can't go anywhere. You can't go to library. Just bounce back.
Scary.
All I could do was to go for lectures, ask for lectures, allow you to go for lectures, they allow you to write exams.
Okay.
So for me, that's like, those two, I'm fine.
Yeah.
The rest we'll deal with it when the time comes.
You find a way.
So I go for lectures. And I just try to do well. That's the only
why you're there.
Yeah, that's the only thing for me. And with all the challenges, the school fees, and not able to access, yes, but somehow, there's always a door that opens for me when it has to. And for me, it's just divine. How just God and step in with people that I don't know.
Yeah.
And they just open the door. And I think one of the most interesting stories was, there was a man in my school. I didn't know him. And so when I went in my school, we have pictures of all the staff there. And I saw the name. And the name sounded Ghanaian.
Okay.
So I contemplated
whether to approach him.
So I just went knock at the door one day after lectures, and he looked at me. He's like, "Okay." Then I introduced myself. Abraham, so I'm on the logistics course. He was a research fellow at the time. And I saw your name, and your name sounded like Ghanaian. Or it looks like it's a Ghanaian name. So I'm just curious.
Who are you?
He said, "Yes, I am." And and this man became so instrumental. In me being university. Every Christmas from them, I spent it in the house. Invited me home. I got to know the wife. And he just made me feel at home.
Okay.
Yes, every Sunday, we'll go to church. From church, we'll go home. Have lunch. Go back to university.
Okay.
Wow. So it's a big, intervention God put in my way. And
Okay.
Yeah, they've been amazing. I mean, we are still friends. We're still friends. David and Roslyn, amazing couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you managed to go through school.
Managed to go to school. I finished. I finished.
Thankfully.
I finished the exams.
Thank God.
Finished the exams, but graduation is another story.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So, I mean, I went through school. I mean, first year, somehow managed to get some money to pay some of the fees. Some was left. Second year, because then I was also working. Second year, I don't know how I was going to pay for my fees again. So I went to the bank one day, and this lady was going through my account. Like, oh, do you need a credit card? It's like, credit card? I said, no, I don't need a credit card.
You don't want to owe anyone.
Credit card. I said, oh. But in my heart, I was like,
you had
no idea what I did here, you know. And then she said, just went through again. They said, you know, you can get some loan too. I said, really? You sure? How much could I get? So you could get £5,000 at the time. Are you sure, really? Okay. I didn't want to sound like so excited, but within my heart, like, this is all I needed, you know.
Yeah, because your fees, you said, was 9,000.
Yeah, it was 9,000 something. Yeah. So I went back. I was like, this is it. Following that, I needed a loan now. So I used it to pay my fees and then worked and paid the rest. Then I was lucky in third year, you go out to industry, you know, to go and spend a year in industry.
Okay, practical.
Yeah.
Experience.
And again, I was fortunate to have my internship with Intel, you know, Intel, you know,
the
computer chips folks. That was a great experience, a lot to learn, a lot of exposure. Yeah, I had to just try and carry myself through it, you know, because you have all this baggage of debt and things to worry about, you know. So yes, some of the money that I earned from there, I used it to pay back some of the debt I was owing in second year. So when I came back for final year, it was completely zero, right? So start all again. Yeah, so I've just been thinking, how am I going to get this done? So yes, long story short, I had some interventions again, you know, by divine arrangement. I had an auntie in the US who helped me with some amount to pay for my final year school fees. But then I'd missed the graduation for the year. So, you know, I had to wait for another year.
The next year.
So, yes, my school gave me some additional bursaries, additional, whatever they had, they gave me everything I had. And then two of my lecturers then you know, contributed the last portion of what is left to be paid for me to graduate, for me to get mine. So
I'm sure God was just using all these things to teach you lessons, how to trust Him.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
to believe that He has brought you, and by all means, no matter which way it goes, He'll make sure that He gets you to the end.
Yeah. So eventually I graduated. And again, I was lucky enough to get a job with British Telecom on the graduate program. So that's kind of started my career. And it was in supply chain logistics. Great exposure, great team. A lot of things to learn. So I just embedded myself into it.
And you enjoyed it?
Yes, I did. For me, it's what I wanted to study. And that's leading me to do those things. So without my degree, and without the previous work experience that I had, a lot of the things that happened wouldn't have happened. Because it was just, I think it was just an ordering, you know.
And you had a good work environment.
Good work environment, great support. It made me see the extent to which logistics can go. I mean, this is a global company shipping chips everywhere in the world. I mean, and you can just imagine
great exposure.
You just imagine the logistics behind it. I mean, it was just incredible. The systems, the people, network, the movement.
So what was your role?
So I was a logistics analyst. So I was mainly doing data analytics and looking at how things are moving, what is failing, why is it failing, what should we do, you know. So yeah, I think that helped me to understand a lot because you're seeing it from the data.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're using the
The
data
real story.
exactly. You're using the data to prompt or help or
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
some insights. And
Yeah.
I think that
Okay.
broadened my understanding. I mean, I can't describe it, but it
Can
was the
imagine.
foundation of my my supply chain career to a large extent.
Yeah.
That experience
Yeah.
made a lot of difference.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
yeah,
how long were you there for?
I was there for a year,
Okay.
and then I came back.
To Ghana.
So with Intel, it was a year. With BT,
Okay.
I spent 3 years in BT.
That's British Telecom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I spent 3 years in BT.
Okay. So you were out there for a bit.
Yeah, for a bit. And then from there, I moved on to DHO,
Okay.
DHO Logistics,
Still in
UK.
Okay.
And DHO was running the supply chain for the NHS, so the
Okay.
National Health Service. So
Okay.
all the stuff behind how the hospitals work, from equipment.
I didn't
to
know they did
drugs.
that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was a big. So I happened to work there. For a while, I was managing the surgical instruments category.
Okay.
Very sensitive
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
So I did that for a couple of years, and I wanted to come home at some point.
Why was that?
To,
You're missing home.
yeah, I think I feel like my parents were getting older,
Okay.
and I want
Yeah.
to at least come and spend some time with them.
Yeah.
Whilst they're strong and healthy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I always said I don't
Meaningful
want to
quality
come
time.
exactly. I don't want to come when maybe they're unwell or something. So that has been my motivation to always see what is happening back in Ghana, etc. And somehow, I got connected to another opportunity.
Okay.
Because I was just looking.
Here in Ghana.
No, yes, here in Ghana.
Okay.
So, but back then when I was in England, so I was just curious looking, and I think I went for a program, and that program was to do with graduate career something. I think one of the guys said, "Listen, if you're looking for a job, don't just Google and look at the first, second pages. Go further. Go. Most of the stuff they're behind because yes, they are not. Who are not advertising it, so you not see them, on the first page. So that stuck with me. So anytime I'm looking, I go way beyond.
Yeah.
So I was just going, and I saw like there was an opportunity at the time. There's a mining company in Ghana looking for professionals, blah blah blah. I was like, okay.
Let's put it out there.
So I just sent my CV, and then the HR folks were in London at the time that I did that.
For that company?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Somehow they were in
Wow.
London. I think they came for a meeting, so they were in London.
Okay.
So it's like then I had an email back, I think the following day or the next 2 days. So are you available for a meeting? Meet us so in London. I was like,
this sounds like the job you got after.
Exactly.
After school.
I was like, okay. Yeah, so I came to meet them. We had a great conversation. It's like, yes, we'd like to have you back.
Divine timing.
Yeah, I would like to have you back, but it's a matter of what and when, So yeah, that conversation was back and forth on what they wanted me to do. Maybe I was like, okay, man, I'm thinking of something differently. So it was back and forth for probably about 2 years.
It sounds like they have to create a role for you.
Yeah, they're just trying to find the right opportunity for me to come. And I also want to make sure I come within the right space that can help with my growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was all those calculations going on.
It's not just about making money, so you take up any role.
Exactly.
No.
So I was very cautious around what it is, and I don't want to regret
Making the
any
move.
move,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that was back and forth. And one day I was just again, you know, researching on the internet, and I saw a role.
In the same
in the same
company.
company.
Okay.
So I sent it to my contact then. I said, but I mean, I just saw this role. You know, it's like, oh, okay, this might be the right role for you. You know, and so that role was advertised by a department that was based in the U.S. office.
Okay.
But they needed a resource for the African region, you know. So he said, so the guy said, I think this is the role. So he connected me to the functional manager in the U.S. headquarters, and they both interviewed me.
Okay.
And then it was like, okay. So I got the job. It's like,
Wow.
yeah. So I got the job, and it was, to do with supply chain, governance, process, data. So it was just in the space in which I was.
Within your
Just
sweet spot.
Exactly. And they were going to introduce one of these big ERP system, SAP, at the time.
Okay. Sorry for those of us not familiar with that. What is that? ERP, SAP?
ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So
Okay.
this is a system that companies run on.
Okay. Enterprise resource
so,
planning.
or your HR, or your
Okay.
your supply chain, all that stuff together in one system.
And the SAP as well.
SAP is Systems, Application, and Products.
Okay.
I think something. But SAP is a big.
Okay.
It's a big ERP company, probably one of the biggest in the world.
And so it's the name of a company.
Yeah. But it's for the tool. So
okay.
So yes, it was a great opportunity to be involved in such a project, you know. And yes, so I joined the team. So I came, I relocated to Ghana 2011.
Okay.
2011, joined the team. That's what brought me back into mining.
Okay.
And so one thing after another, different projects here and there.
Okay.
Just went through the ranks, did the best I can at all the times.
At this point, what was your relationship status? Were you married?
So when I came back, I wasn't married.
Okay.
But I already met Christiana back in England.
Okay, she was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we're just thinking about the whole logistics of doing it. She was working, registered nurse, she was working NHS, and so eventually got married 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, so in Ghana. Somehow, she's, the parents are from here, she's from here, but we met in England and we came back. So.
More like you brought her back.
Sorry.
Anyway.
So we got married in 2012. So career-wise, I spent, from then to 2022, I was in the mining space.
2011 to 2022.
In different roles within the supply chain space. So I think I've probably done almost everything I wanted to do.
So you're able to grow? You saw yourself grow in that space?
I grew through the space. Before I left, I was the head of the function.
Okay. Wow.
So I got to the last level.
Topmost.
Life decided to show us another door. And that's what...
Now you had gotten to the peak.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what it was, because I'm sure financially you were settled. Like, am I right to assume that? Because like I said at the beginning, whenever you think of people working in the mines and those sectors, you know that it's a well-paying area.
Yeah.
So
it's hard work, but it's rewarding.
Yes. So
hard work is rewarding.
Why did you? Well, now that you've shared your background, I can sort of understand why you'd leave that to start your own thing. But you share with us what happened. You were at the top, and then you decided that it's time to quit.
Yeah. So
how did that happen? What changed in your brain?
So I still have, that aspect of me that asks, what next?
Okay.
What next?
Okay.
You've been in this space for all this while. But also there are points that you come into your career that you also want to move out, right? Or there are changes happening that also affect you in terms of different ways. So I think at this point there's so much happening. And I thought it was the right time,
So it wasn't mainly your decision, but the environment.
The environment.
Also
there was changes that were happening within the space, which resulted in the fact that I had to leave. That was how I moved out, of the space, and then just launch myself into what I believe I've been all these years.
So what did you launch into? So